I'm going to quickly rapid fire examples of using the CRABS framework to identify misinformation on social media. As a reminder, this is just a quick screener for determining credibility of information on social media. So always, I encourage you to dive deeper. Now let's get into it. C stands for conflict of interest. This may be related to finances, policies, politics, professional advancement, employment, or other personal biases. These may not always be present in an overt manner, and a lot of times they're hidden or more subtle. The integrity and validity of research is undermined by conflicts of interest. So why shouldn't content online be as well? What are some examples? Somebody also selling courses, products, or services, holding positions on boards or committees, advocating for broader licensing rights, like SLPs getting into nutrition or airway spaces, downplaying methods that don't support something they're affiliated with, advocating for methods that they're trained or certified in regardless of the evidence to support it, family or personal experiences, bias, cultural or religious beliefs, trying to grow an online brand or company specifically around a certain topic. Next is references. This sort of speaks for itself. Does the information contain any references to support the claims that they're making? And if so, are those references relevant, or do they just put a bunch of DOI links and the results don't actually support the claims that they're making? For example, completely excluding references to support the claims they're making, the references don't support the claims they're trying to make, or cherry picking certain studies to support the claim and ignoring other disconfirming evidence. Next is author. What's the author's background, their credentials, their training, their qualifications to speak on this topic? There's a lot of people in healthcare spaces that claim to be experts on certain topics, and they can be very convincing, but going just a little bit further to determine their credentials can tell you more about their training and qualifications to speak on the topic. For example, seeing someone who claimed they're a reflux specialist without any medical training. Next is buzzwords. This is basically saying a lot of nothing. Using jargon-filled words to sound scientific or smart without any actual meaning. Oftentimes this includes emotional language, trigger words, and is done in a way that professes certainty, with a lot of adverbs and verbs along the way. More word salad. Some examples of this is using emotional stories, words like organic, natural, holistic, practice-based evidence, neuromuscular re-education, cellular energy, fascia, vagus nerve pathways. You get the point. Scope of practice is the last one. Somewhat similar to author, this looks at credentials and qualifications within the context of the setting and client needs. This is where we might see over or misrepresentation of credentials. So for example, an SLP providing nutrition counseling and recommending supplements, or a chiropractor representing themselves as a medical doctor and offering vaccine advice, or a registered dental hygienist providing speech or swallowing therapy. Now, that's just a few examples, but refer back to this framework as you come across information online. Health misinformation spreads about 6 times faster than accurate information online. So it's really important that as clinicians and consumers of online content, we're equipped with quick and easy ways to screen and appraise online information. Hope that's helpful.